Welcome back to Storage Hunter Simulator. And we had a bit of a issue in the last episode with bugs. So we had some items fall for the ground. We had auctions that wouldn't start. So we're hoping today will be a lot better. Now we are starting the day with about 6,500. We're aiming towards the truck, which is 7. And then we're going to need some spending money on top for the auctions. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to get the truck in this episode. But let's get continued on with the next day. So we're going to start at the Tuesday on week 4. Okay, it's showing us as a negative, but we was expecting that because we didn't really have anything to sell. And all the stuff to sell won't be sold until the following day. And I think that sound you hear every morning is the old truck over here. When you're spawning in the morning, I think it jumps around a lot. So I took the sports goods out of the truck at the moment. Let's start off with a tier 3. Let's see if Blueberry's going to help us out better than it has been over the last few days. Okay, we're at the auction. First one for the day. Let's have a look. Okay, nice unit there. Canoe. We've had those before. Them a pain in the butt to stack in the truck. A chest. I think that might be an instant sale at the back. Some sort of hood mount. I think we had that. That was like the ghost thing. A ball at the back. Decent stuff in there. What's he starting off on the tier 3? 150. Tier 3s, I think I want to be getting at about 1,000, no more. 1,500 very tops if something's really catching my eye in there. Just letting some of these bidders get their bids in first. There's at least 2 still in it. 3 in it. Oh, she's just joined back in again. I thought she was out of it. Okay, let's join in myself. Up at 840 already, so I'm towards the sort of where the top end is I really wanted to spend. So at the 1,000. I'm sticking with the no more than 1,500.
Come on.
Okay, the way the bids fell, I'll do this one more bid. If I don't get it, I'll walk away. There's other auctions to do. Okay, let's go and look for the next auction already. Tier 2, village people. Where's that one up here? So tier 2s, we've made money on things up to 1,000. We've got some sort of massive unit here. Skeleton, a snowman statue, some crutches. Can't quite make out what this unit is behind this. Chest in bad condition, but we can fix it. Clock and some sort of bracelet there. Bracelets can be worth some money. I think we've had them over 200, depending on the condition of them.
Hey! Come on!
I think it's time I join in. I need a couple of good confidence building win some auction. Okay, you hadn't bid at all this one. You jumped right in at the last minute. But yeah, I need a couple of good wins and good profit margins to build my confidence back up. We've just not got lucky at all with any of these auctions, probably over the last 3 days. We did make enough money on the previous day. Even spending out for the specialisation, I think we're not going to be down. 761. Don't want to go much more on this one. I did say we've made money on £1,000 before on a T2. Okay, one more bid and then that's me out of this one. I just don't see enough in there to get more than 1,000's worth. Okay, so it's going to be another one of them days again. So that's all the village people for today. There is a junkyard that's already up, but again, this is in the next town. The what's in the box I'm going to ignore because that's the one that's been bugging out a lot. Okay, so we'll go over to the junkyard. So if we can go over to the junkyard, we'll pick up that sports item. It's in the same town. But first I want to pop off to the pawn shop, see how much that stuff is sold already. Now we did have enough to get the truck, but it wouldn't have left us enough for auctions. So that's why I'm hoping I can get enough. It'd be nice to take a bigger truck over to the next city. 335. Now there is a way I can do it. We did this earlier in the season. He's paid the loan off. And I'm going to do this. So I've paid 896 on my loan. And then I'm going to take a fresh loan out. That way I've got about 1,000 to spend on auctions. And I am considering maybe selling this as well. I wasn't going to, I was going to keep it because it's done us well. But I might need that money just to keep going with auctions. Yeah, 7,000. We've got a new bigger truck. It should be a lot faster getting over to the next town. Actually, can you even sell it? I want to use that one. So again, much bigger truck base than the other one was. And then this one I want to sell. We get 1,000 back. We could always rebuy it later if we really want to. So now this one, as you see, a lot faster. Going to get us over to the next town a lot easier. The other one went... Okay. I need to get used to the steering on it. And I've already got the car stuck. But yeah, the old one went up to about 90 kilometers an hour. I swear that one was touching 150 then. $170, and that's why the cornering's not being great on it. The bridge is straight. Let's see what top speed we can get. Over 180 kilometers now, so it's about twice as fast as the old one. Over 200, but again, the handling isn't the best on it. Okay, so let's set our markers. This is the sport. Did I forget to get the item out? I did. That was silly of me, wasn't it? Let's sign up for the junkyard. Yeah, I forgot to bring the item with me. I was more worried about trying out the new truck. And we're already here. I'm not certain what all these other places around are for. There's like grassland everywhere. Is there anything on the map you can find and sell? Is my question. There's got to be something on the map. There can't just be empty except for the shops that you own. Now the only problem with this one is these bars. When we've been putting items across the back, these bars will stop that from happening sometimes. So there's good and bad with this one. Let's have a look. We've had them units before. We've had that cage trap before. Unit down the back, a table. Can't actually see any chests in here. Oh yeah, there is. There's one chest right the way down the back there. So starting at 77 on a tier 1, I'm not expecting to go more than about 250, maybe 300.
Let's put
a bid in 227.
Come on. I there's our bad right watch out 12 to 20 dive to hungry but I will say about it there's a thing with his work things on them that but it's hen.
Come on, let me have it. Yeah, I think that's good for 267. I think I might be able to get my value out there. Let's open up the back. Start fixing. £100 for the industrial sink. And yeah, this is the thing. It can't go across. We'd have to go across the back because of them bars. And we do need to try and get this. Okay, that's only 20. You need to try and get this in one vehicle. 64 for the table. $53 on the fireplace poker. What's that down there? Is it firework? It is. I am tempted of selling all green items in this town. That's not my specialisation. 91 for the dresser. That's nice. So as you see, 429 on this value already. I might be able to get that to stand up like that. Right across the back. Because we have got a bigger truck now. Put it down. Yeah, because we've got a wider bed now, we've got more options to do things like that where we couldn't do it before. Get the chest out. Open it up, see what's inside, but I'm more interested in having it as a carrying item. Okay, we can fix that. Chest is 27, £9 inside, so not really great. Put the firework in there. Anything else small enough to get in there? Not yet. And yeah, stuff like the football helmets are good for us to take back now because we've got a specialisation in sports, equipment and military. You might be able to go at the side of the locker. A little tough to get in there from this angle. I think I've done it. Yep, brilliant. Up the side of that. Let's get this box thing next. 24. Not really great value. I'm thinking if I could put this flat, sort of like that. And I've got a chance of getting the unit across the top. Just wanted to just close that wall as possible. $23 on there. But yeah, we've definitely made our money's worth on here. Something I desperately needed as well. Yeah, 267 and we got 648. I don't think we've got anything to still identify. I think it's all been done. Okay, I'm thinking putting the kitchen sink on next might be the best idea. Put it with the back here. So I need to swing it round sort of like that. And then I might be able to just get it into this gap here. Oh, that's stacked in quite nice. Anything small. Might be able to get the fireplace pokers. It's not that small. But if I turn it on the side, it might go in the chest. Or not. That chest should be able to go up on top here. Please don't throw the sink out. Chest that way then. Yeah, that's not got a great hitbox, that hasn't. Okay, in that case, it's this issue again where I can't reach up further enough to grab this on top of this. Trying to think, can I get that? Okay, sort of worked. You should be able to get down the side here. I can swing it the right way, maybe that way. This thing's going to be a pain in the butt. I think I might just have to go and sell some of this. Actually, there's 2 pawn shops in this town, I didn't realise. There's one at the top here which I keep going to, but there's one right by the junkyard here. We want to try and keep equipment as well. We just want to sell anything that's not one of my specialisations. So I don't think I've ever been to this one, so this might be the 3rd one. It does say there's 2 in Black Hell, east and west. Okay, so it seems to be up this way. Yeah, I've definitely never been to this one, so we can build up some renown with this. Go on, let's have a look what you got. Electronic style, fashion, beauty, households. I am going to sell that one because it's just so bad to stack. Household can go. Household. Keep the 2 equipments here, 3 equipments, and keep the sports. Hopefully those are all small enough. I think most of the stuff might actually be in the chest. Let's get this big cage thing on next. And it actually stacks in here pretty good because it's wider. Come on, you can go behind the bar. And you go inside or on top or something like that. That's fine. Yeah, more than a good enough profit on there. Let's have a look and see if there's any more auctions in this site. There's one more in the junkyard. We've got an hour to do it. Might have to do the auction first. And just, oh, we can get back to the store before it closes. Depends on how long the bidding takes. Okay, we've had them wheels before. We've had that before. We've had the chest before. Holiday present. Halloween present. Okay, let's just start the auction. We've got an hour before the pawn shop closes. Started about 100, so ideally I'd like to get it for 400.
Yeah.
Let's start joining in.
Okay.
I think everybody else had stopped bidding except for that one guy.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just going to put one more bid in because of the time.
Okay.
Actor when I go there by para E3 the row those also axo when your blabs on the window was also so
Yeah.
was also better
No, I'm going to back out. I don't think I would have made an amazing amount of money out there, but I've got to get back to this pawn shop before it closes. We could actually go and take these back to our own. Oh, this truck is so lovely. It just took no time to get across that bridge. Okay, let's go and put the stuff in here. And we do have some of these as our specialisation. And he should have sold most of the other stuff we already put in. Yeah. Let's have a look and see what he's got left. So those are the new items I've just brought in. He does have a couple of things. Okay, I think everything in the warehouse is what I've just bought. We did collect some already, but yeah, he had about 900 there, so not as much as I thought in that value. Okay, so I didn't realise your employees can haggle. And the more you upgrade, the better chance they've got of haggling and getting more money. That's good to see. Okay, we're back at the house. And I still haven't sold one single thing out the house. Everything is where it was initially. And it was one of the tips I've seen for playing hard mode. Sell everything in your house. You need the money, otherwise you'll get stuck. But now we're just flourishing with this one. So yeah, that's just to the end of the day. And again, we bought the truck, so we wasn't expecting to see a major profit on this day. And there's the truck letting us know that he's outside. Okay, let's have a look at the auctions. How lucky we're going to get today. So there's a tier 1 already up here, and there's a tier 2 tonight. Do I want to go after a specialisation with those blind auctions before I touch any of these? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, so let's take this out. Let's take this to go and get verified. Make sure we can't do it now. And I think the next verification till was 8,000. So it's not something we're going to get super soon. Okay, we're already at the first drop-off point.
Welcome.
I'm just going to send this... Okay. I think I'm at the wrong store. I thought this was the sports one. Maybe the truck's not close enough. You're definitely the sports store. Yeah, you are. £80, 6 hours, so that'll be ready by 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I want to pop up and do a blind auction. And we're going to go and do the blind auction, but we want to find one of our specialities. So that would be sport, equipment, or military. There's only one today, so let's sign up for it. If it's not one of our specialities, then I'll just play it by ear, see if I can get it cheap. If I can't, then a lot of boxes with this one. So what is it? Starting value 5. It's military, so this would be a good one for us to get. Same as usual, let a few people. The last one we got for about 1,500.
Yep.
And of course, because it's our specialisation, everybody wants it. You can get some good things in here like bombs, cannonballs.
Yep.
Start bidding. 1620. Maybe go up to 2,000 on this. Okay, I'm happy to get it for 1620. Okay. You can stop dancing now. So let's pick up the first one. Open you up, same as usual. I think that's the best way to do it. Tip everything out. Otherwise, it's really hard to see what's at the bottom of these boxes. Okay, so let's have a look at what we got. So, collector's helmet already. Again, we'll do the collector stuff eventually, but not at the moment. Only 9 for an MRE. 38 for the military radio. 182 for a smoke grenade. Another 182 for another smoke grenade. And these things, I think we've already verified them. That's why we know what they are. So first box. Again, I don't think it's that's the value. I think that's for everything. That doesn't need to be verified. Trying to open up the other side. Okay, so military computer. We haven't come across one of those yet. That's got to be worth some money. Make sure there's nothing else in there. That's fine. You can go out the way. And just because it's a big box doesn't mean there's big items in there. It could just be one small little thing. Put you over there until I actually check you empty. A SWAT helmet. 280. Very nice. We're going to make a killing on this one. AMRE is not really worth much. Second military computer. Now, I think both those are the same. So, if I pay to get one of them analysed, I shouldn't have to pay to get the second one analysed. I think that's how it works. Halloween toy. Under military, okay. Flash grenade. So it is saying we've got the money, and don't forget we've got the 50% because of our own pawn shop and 20% because we've got a specialisation in military. So we're definitely going to be making money out of this one. It might be a good way because I can stack them in the car nice and easy as well. Okay, let's try and take some of the stuff out first before we dump it. I would like to get it all in one box. I'm going to try my best to do that. Another Halloween toy. Some sort of canteen. Okay, not worth much there. Another gun. 51. Very nice. Oh, a battering ram. I was going to say those are worth some money because we had that before. 420. Another canteen we can fix up this time. Rangefinder. Another gun, 43 this time. And another canteen. Must be a different type because it's not automatically saying we've identified it from previous. And there doesn't seem to be anything in there. No, nothing in that box. And we should be able to close the lid on here and just take the one box with us. Nice and neat to put in the truck. Lots of money in there. That's going to get us probably about 2,500 when we sell all this. Because the box is wider, let's go this side. And we've still got enough money. If there is another auction in this town, it might be good for us to get another one. And none of this I'm going to sell at this town. It's all coming back into our own shop. So let's have a look at the auctions. What have we got? Village people, what's in the box? I'm going to keep away from the what's in the box because I'm having a lot of issues. Get a tier 1. We are picking up some renown in Black Elk, up to 7 here. I am not going to be opening that box in case it goes flying everywhere. Let's have a look what's in here. It's fairly cheap, so I'm not expecting it to be too much. We know that thing was worth a lot of money. It was about 300. Chest at the back, some small little items. Mattress, a chair. There's some good value in there. As long as that's the same as what we had before, because that other one, I swear it was about 350. So what's it starting off at? 81. So again, that would put it around 350. I'm definitely willing to go up to 400, probably a little more on there. And just hope that that's the same thing we had previously. Okay, let's start putting bids in because they seem to have quietened down. And I spoke too soon, of course.
Yep.
331. We did say about 400, so now I've just got to be careful I don't go too deep in here. Just in case that's not the item I think it is.
Okay.
Right at the last minute, our bud. Yeah, I'm going to go again. Last bid. If I don't get it on here, I'm going to back away.
Okay.
I know there's some value in there, but I just don't think there's any. I think that's about 350. And then it would be just taking a big risk on whether I think that last item is going to be worth money. There's a village people that's going to start at 5 p.m, which is a tier 2. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go back over to the starting city, drop all this in at the shop, and I'll bring you back when I'm at the shop. Okay, we're back at our own shop, and we've got lots and lots of military items with us. I think the guy behind us does the laptop, so we'll do that last. Leave the box till last, otherwise your items could go flying everywhere, I'm expecting. Oh, toys that... I've just literally left that town and then them telling me the item's ready. I did actually forget about it. No space in the warehouse. We'll come back and drop the box in later. I'm just going to send one of these laptops for verification. Hopefully that way I don't need to verify the second one.
Yes.
Because it is allowing me to do them both. I'm just going to take a risk. Do I want to go back and grab that other item is the next question. No, I think there's an auction here we could do. So there's 12 in there. We'll keep the laptop in the back of the truck until that other verification's done. Because I'm pretty certain this is the same as the other one. I'm expecting those laptops to be 300, but again, I've never seen them. Just by the price of the militaries, the purples tend to be about 350. Don't talk and drive. So the next one is 5 o'clock here. So I'll bring you back at 5 o'clock. Okay, welcome back. It's just about to turn 5 o'clock. So let's have a look at that auction. The level 2 starting at 200. So I'm expecting about 800. Is really where I want to be spending max on it. But I have made money on £1,000 before on a T2. So steering wheel for antique ship. That's the mat, isn't it? Because we've had it before. The crusty. Those are instant sales. Tennis racket. Another one of those sink units. Well, I think it was about 100. Can't quite make out what's down the back there. Looks like some sort of dish. And the airplane models, I think, are about 30. That, I think, is about 60 or 80, depending on condition. Possibly could get 800 out of here.
Yep.
So the bids are already coming up to 600 already. And these guys aren't letting up at the moment. They're joining at 661. It's getting close to that 800. I said I don't think it's worth much more than 800. Okay, that's a nice one to win the day. I think I can make the money's worth, but we'll see. So let's get rid of some of the instant sales out the way. Oh yeah, it was the protect. Yeah, it looked like a rug, but it was a projector screen. We had this one before. Yeah, I knew that steering wheel was going to be good. We hadn't seen one before, and it looked in good condition as well. Household is in the next town, unfortunately. Let's put the chest over here so we can get some of the smaller items in. Let's fix it up. Chest is now worth 20. What's inside? Oh, very nice. And this is the thing, I'm taking a risk on purple items. So I've got 2 unique items. This won't give me the value of up there. Fix it up. 32 for the rackets. This thing I think was about 60 to 80. I said, yeah, that's right. So you are sort of, after a while... Oh, I didn't see the car park. We know those are normally pretty good. But yeah, after a while you sort of get used to the values of certain items and you can sort of estimate what you're going to make out of a unit. Okay, 78. I just hate this one because it doesn't stack very good. It might stack better in this truck though. Got a couple of small items up in here. Instant sale. Oh, it's a clock. I couldn't make out what this was from a distance. I thought it might have been a car part. I can go in the chest at least. And the model airplane. Okay, I thought it was worth a bit more than 20. Yeah, I'm just going to do a quick look around. 7 items found. It looks like them all outside the unit. That's fine. Bring our car over. If I had enough time, I was considering going back over because the items are now ready at the place we sent it for verification. But I don't think I'm going to have enough time. So let's open up our back. We've got the laptop in there. Let's take that out for the moment. Let's get you in first because I think you're going to be the biggest problem. And if I could get you right back here, I'll be very happy. I could do with it being a little more squarer than that. Yeah, that's about the best I'm going to do. I might be able to get the chest up the side if I can turn it on its narrow edge. Which is that edge there. Not quite where I was hoping for, but again, I got it in there. That's more important. The laptop can then go in this little corner here. Anything that's smaller can go up there. Maybe the car seat can go in there. If we was to pick it up and turn it around like that, then that might go in. Perfect. So we've got room under there, but not really anything. We might be able to get the steering wheel under there. No, I think I've got to get probably this on next. If I can get that on, I might be able to get this unit to hold it down. I want the wheels towards the front. Try that. Okay, that didn't go exactly as planned. I don't need to struggle. I could come back and do 2 loads on this. There's nothing that says it has to be in one. Did we get it all locked in place? I don't think I got the steering wheel. No. I'll come back for that. Because some of these are about to fall off if I don't get them away, and if I try and get the steering wheel on. Well, that's not exactly good for the truck. Just not got used to the speed of it yet. So what's this one here? We'll have a look in a second. The car seat can come out and the Mac can come out. So we've got some sort of candlestick in there, which is household, which is the next town. Just need to make sure my items are in the back before I'm going anywhere. Yeah, candlestick, and let's go back and get the steering wheel because that's another purple item. I did mean to get my money out the shop, but in a second. We're not going to be able to turn any of this until the next episode now. Yeah, it's household as well. So I've got 2 households, and then hopefully I don't have to do that other laptop, because the other one, what we've got in for already, hopefully it will give us the price of this one. But yeah, not too bad. The money's not looking great, but hopefully that will change when we go back, because he has got a lot of military gear, what he's been sold, like grenades, guns and all that sort of stuff. So I'm expecting to be over 1,000 here. Okay, close enough to 1,000. What have you still got to sell? Yeah, he's got loads. So he's got 12, 13 items in the shop. About an hour on most of it, but it will be tomorrow now when that sells. He's got a clock in the warehouse that's still got to be tucked in. We've got 2 households in the vehicle. We've got the laptop down there, equipment, and the second in here. See, on the next episode, we'll take these over to the next town, do some auctions in the next town, and see what those laptops are worth. But hopefully you're enjoying the series. I know I am. And hopefully you come back for the next one. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching.